Waqt 1965 film. Waqt transl. Time is a 1965 Bollywood drama film. It made it onto the BFI long list of films in consideration for their Top 10 of Indian Films award. It was produced by B.R. Chopra and starred an ensemble cast including Sunil Dutt, Raaj Kumar, Shashi Kapoor, Sadhana, Balraj Sahni, Madan Puri, Sharmila Tagore, Achala Sachdev and Rehman. It pioneered the concept of films with multiple stars, starting a trend followed by other films. The film took the top spot at the box office in 1965. The plot of this movie reintroduced the lost and reunite formula in Bollywood, originally featured in the 1943 Ashok Kumar, Mumtaz Shanti starrer Kismat Fate. A happy family separated by Waqt time goes through a series of trials trying to reunite. The film was later remade into the Telugu as Bhale Abbayilu 1969 and in Malayalam as Kolilakkam 1981. It is still considered one of Blockbuster movie of beautiful Actress Sadhana. The film contains the popular Hindi songs Jab Simat Ke, sung by Mahendra Kapoor. Plot. Lala Kedarnath Present Balraj Sahni has three sons whose birthdays are on the same day. On the occasion of their birthday celebration, they are visited by a well-known astrologer, who advises Lala Kedarnath not to be proud for his past achievements and to not be too optimistic about the future as fate Kismat plays a key role in life. Lala Kedarnath ignores the prediction and is busy making plans for an even wealthier future. Later that night, as he is proclaiming his grand plans for the future to his wife, Lakshmi Achala Sachdev, there is a sudden earthquake and the whole town crumbles. When Lala Kedarnath regains consciousness, his house has been destroyed and his family is gone. The oldest son, Raju, ends up in an orphanage, while middle son, Ravi, is found on the road by a rich couple who take him to their home to raise him as their own son. The youngest son, Vijay, who is still an infant, is with his mother. Unable to find the rest of the family, Lakshmi and Vijay live in poverty. Lala Kedarnath traces Raju to the orphanage, but finds that he has run away because the orphanage manager Jeevan beat him. Frustrated, he kills the manager and is jailed. As the police drive away with Kedarnath, the audience sees young Raju running in the streets and turning into an adult Raj Kumar. Raju grows up as Raja, a sophisticated thief who works for Chinoy Seth. Raja falls in love with Meena Sadhana and decides to give up the life of crime. To his dismay, he realizes that Meena intends to marry Ravi Sunil Dutt, who is a family friend. On the night before their engagement, he decides to kill Ravi, only to realize that Ravi is his long-lost brother. Before he can ask Ravi about his parentage, Meena's parents decide to break off the engagement upon discovering that Ravi is of unknown parentage and religion. Heartbroken, Ravi leaves home after an argument with his foster sister, Renu Sharmila Tagore, over his objection to her affair with Vijay Shashi Kapoor, who is working as a driver for Chinoy Seth. Renu has been in love with Vijay since their college days together, but Vijay has not been able to find a suitable job in Mumbai despite having a BA degree. Lakshmi has been diagnosed with cancer. To pay for her medical expenses, Vijay has no other option but to be a driver. Raja hears about Ravi's problem and decides to reveal the truth about their relationship at a party organized by Chinoy Seth. Chinoy Seth's employee misbehaves with Meena at the party and Raja threatens to kill him. Later that night, the drunk employee gets into a fight with Chinoy Seth, and in self-defense, Chinoy Seth ends up killing the man. To cover up his crime, he decides to frame Raja and drags the body to Raja's house, hiding it in his closet. Vijay happens to witness this but is shut up with the promise of money for his mother's treatment. Raja is arrested and Ravi defends him as an advocate, while Vijay initially testifies falsely and then recants his statement. Lala Kedarnath also appears in court as the witness who found Raja being caught by the police. Raja is ultimately proved innocent and Chinoy Seth is convicted after he blurts out the truth in court, thanks to Ravi. Afterward, Laxmi arrives in the court to make sure Vijay did the right thing. Lala Kedarnath sees her in the court and the family finally reunites. In the end, Lala Kedarnath and the rest of the family build a new home where they meet as family and renews family life together. Cast. Soundtrack. The film's soundtrack was composed by Ravi with lyrics by Sahir Ludhianvi. Awards and nominations. Filmfare Best Director Award Yash Chopra. Filmfare Best Supporting Actor Award Raaj Kumar. Filmfare Best Story Award Akhtar Mirza. Filmfare Best Dialogue Award Actor-Ul-Iman. Filmfare Best Cinematographer Award for a Color Film Dharam Chopra. Filmfare nomination for Best Film. Filmfare nomination for Best Actress Sadhana.